Hey, thanks for tuning in. It is your chamber check-in, and I'm here with Chris Hakerl, the owner and president of Treasure Valley Litho. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Paul. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. So, hey, how have your team and you guys been holding up during all this?
We're doing the best we can. Everyone's staying healthy, staying safe. We're keep coming in when work's coming in, and everyone's chipping in, doing the best part, doing the best they can, and doing their part.
Okay, cool. How many employees do you have, Chris?
We've got about 22 full times, and then a few part timers coming in.
Okay. Hey, and for those in the audience listening today, can you give a brief description, kind of an overview of what Treasure Valley Litho does and what services that it offers?
Sure. At Treasure Valley Litho, we're a commercial print company with an internal mail house and fulfillment center. So really what we can do is partner with you, not just be a printer or a mailer, but what we try to do is partner with our clients, help them find economical ways to get their marketing material out, offer suggestions, ways to save money, ways to better efficiently run their material. So really, we try to be a partner with our clients rather than just somewhere they go to get their stuff printed.
Okay. So if I'm a customer and I need to market my message to a certain area in town, is that something you guys can do as well?
Oh, you bet. So what we can do is not only print say you've got a promotional mailer or a brochure you want to target a particular area in the Treasure Valley, we can target by zip code, by households, by income levels, by houses with families, and then get that number, print what you need. So you're only really printing and distributing the exact numbers you want versus just printing a mass amount and having to throw half of it away because you did too much.
Okay. So tell us how many years Treasure Valley Litho has been in business. Also, why don't you let the audience know as well how long you've owned the business as well?
Treasure Valley Litho has been in operation since 1986, all under one owner at the time. And then I took it over, my wife and myself, uh, purchased it from the previous owners in 2007 on June 18th, which is today.
Ah,
So yeah, 13 years ago, we took over Treasure Valley Litho. So today we're celebrating 13 years of ownership.
congratulations, Chris.
Thank
That's
you.
pretty cool.
Thanks.
Okay. So you recently went through a logo update or a brand change. Kind of
Right.
tell us a little bit about that and what spawned the interest in updating the logo.
Uh, the the logo that was previous to the one you see on the screen or right behind me here uh, had been in use with Treasure Valley Litho for close to 20 years, and we just wanted to try to freshen it up, give it a new modern look, but still keep the same feel and identity as our previous, just a little more modern, a little more fresh, and something that looks nice and clean and sharp.
Well, today when I was writing a few notes for our conversation, I happened to write them down on my Treasure Valley Litho pad, and I'm like, this is ironic. This is so
Yeah,
great.
that's perfect.
And I also was doing a little research on your website, Chris, and I discovered the talent and experience that your team has. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Boy, in the print industry is not just a job or a profession, but it's really an art, especially with people working on the presses and the bindery, the folders. It's You have to have a keen eye for color. You have to have a keen eye for precision and accuracy. And everyone here has been with the company as long as I have, if not longer. And to find people like that have the dedication and the resources to put into this company is phenomenal.
Well, you can tell a lot about a company's organization and their culture by their tenure. And what I read is by the amount of employees that you have at a minimum of 22 years per employee experience, which is
Yeah,
that's incredible.
it is.
So kudos to you and your leadership. for creating a culture with your team. That's very impressive, Chris.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, so what does Treasure Valley Litho do to support the community as well as serve your customers?
We do a lot with a lot of nonprofits in the area. Particularly, we do quite a bit for Ronald McDonald House. We help out with Idaho Youth Ranch. Peregrine Fund is another one we like to contribute to. Idaho Humane Society. What we really like to do is if we get a project, or if we're lucky enough to work on a project with them, we typically give a nice donation, discount, whatever it takes to help them out to keep their organizations going, especially in these times where every little bit helps.
Absolutely. Well, you can tell those organizations that have been able to weather the storm by the loyalty of their customers and by their investment in the community. And you exemplify that. So good job to you and your team for that as well. Yeah, you bet. Hey, is there any other thing that you'd like to tell the listeners before we part today? What kind of projects are you working on? Can you give us an insight to what other things we're going to be receiving in our mailbox this next week?
Yeah. Well, you probably received a lot of mail from us in the last month or so, given it was a political season. So all those wonderful political postcards could have come right from this shop. But right now, just keep your eye out for a lot of nonprofit donation requests, appeals. That's going to be ongoing for the rest of this year. So hopefully everyone is like you and I and willing to have a little extra to chip in and donate where we can. And as far as other projects, we've got people are starting to get back to work. People are starting to sell stuff again. So we're doing a whole lot of product catalogs, price guides, a lot of distribution mail pieces for smaller businesses. So it's starting to hopefully look promising again.
Good. So you're a good litmus test to see if businesses are.
I think so.
Okay, good. Well, hey, that picture in your background there of the baseball field, I'm so excited to get back to maybe watching some sports, but locally, yes. Youth baseball is also a great a litmus test to see if things are getting back. So I'd love to see those guys out there playing some baseball in the field. So, so Chris, hey, thanks for your time today. Thanks for your investment in the community. Thanks for your membership with the chamber. It means a lot to us. And if anybody out there needs printing or marketing materials, Treasure Valley Litho is your go-to.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Paul.
You bet. Hey, have a great weekend, Chris. It was so good to check in with you.
All right. Thanks.
You bet. Happy anniversary.
Hey, thanks, Paul. Have a good day.